Good morning, everyone. Have you ever noticed how we all ask, how much does that cost? Think about that. Do you wonder where that comes from and why we do that? Well, it's something I spent a lot of time thinking about because money was always a struggle for me. And the truth is, we learn it in childhood. Think about it. We've all had those moments where somewhere in childhood, we got the message sent to us that we were a cost. I know for me, I was, maybe 8, 10 years old, and we went for football equipment for that year, and I'm picking out everything, and, I turned to my dad. My dad is like, "Is that everything you need?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was all excited. I mean, who doesn't love new stuff, right? And my dad rolls his eyes and goes, "Okay." Right in that moment, I interpreted that message as, oh my God, I just stressed my father out financially. I'm a cost to my father. Now, all of our parents do that, and our parents adore us. I know my dad adored me, but we haven't been taught that just those simple eye rolls, those things like that, send a tremendous message to us as kids. And we learn in that moment, my God, I'm a cost. And so we spend the rest of our life going, well, how much will this food cost me? How much will this car cost me? Like, think of the negative feeling whenever we say the word cost. How much will this relationship cost me? This date cost me? How much will everything cost me? Well, if we spend our life in that kind of deprivation, and think of how fearful that is, a cost is a loss. Like when we're asking what something costs, we're contemplating how much am I going to lose out of this? Well, I know for me that, I always struggled financially. We grew up, our house, my parents were 16, 18 when they're married, 21 and 23 with 4 kids. Like the cost, the expenses of having kids at that young of an age is astronomical. And there were times we ate off the kitchen floor. We had no furniture in the house. My parents built this huge, beautiful house and had no money to furnish it. My mattress was on the floor. I had a moving box that held my lamp, and that was it. We had nothing to sit on. We had no table to eat from. My mom threw blankets on the floor, and we ate off the kitchen floor for a very long time until my grandfather took an old door and put legs on it. We finally got a table. And so I've noticed this. People evaluate things on the cost. And so I was reliving that pattern throughout my life. Always like that, I've been bankrupt and always struggling financially. And so when I realized that we get sent that message, I was like, wait a minute, what's a different way to look at this? What if we turned everything? What if the question became, what's the benefit? Like, think of like when I used to go out to eat, I'd look at the price on everything on the menu and go, oh my God, that costs $17. And then if I get a Coke, now it's $20. And then tip, oh my God, it's $25. Or if I ask her out, and what's that going to cost me emotionally? Or, it's always about the cost. Well, I switched it around, and now I ask myself, what's the benefit? All right, I can have a sandwich. What's the benefit of that? Or I can have a steak. Oh, wow. Today, that feels like a big benefit. And I love Coke. Oh, my God. Yeah. And what's the benefit of me leaving a bigger tip? I love to give stuff. So when I switched that, all of a sudden, my financial situation changed. My outlook on relationships changed. Everything in my life changed. And so I find it fascinating when people call me and they want, they're talking to me about coaching or my programs. They go, what's the cost? And I'm like, something you might want to consider is, what has it cost you to not benefit yourself and love yourself and make an investment in benefiting your life? Is that something you've ever tried? Or have you pursued your life as a cost? Something to consider, I'm not God. I don't have the answers to everything, or maybe even anything. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe for you, seeing everything as a cost is wonderful. I just know, whoa, that sun, I gotta move. I just know for me, I spent a life in deprivation when I looked at everything as a cost, that talking to, a new woman, or trying a new activity, or going to eat, when I saw it as a cost, man, I was miserable. So now I look at everything and I ask myself, what's the benefit? What's the benefit if I do this or if I try this? Like, let's say the date, because I know so many people, with the internet and everything, relationships, people are scared to death to even meet in public. I mean, dating sites are terrible. Nobody even ever meets in public because they evaluate the cost. Oh my God, I've got to get dressed up and do my makeup, and I've got to pay for her dinner. And oh my God, what if she's terrible? Well, wait a minute. What about the benefit? My God, I got to sit across from a human being. I got to learn how to be better at dating. I got to learn if I like this type of person or that type of person. And if this one doesn't work out, I just got that much closer to finding what I do want. My God, look at all the benefits of going on a date, of sending that private message to somebody. What about the benefits of investing in yourself? Buying that car, going on that trip, whatever it is. So I don't know. Look in your own life. Ask yourself, what does it cost you to live your life seeing everything from that negative place? Is that working for you? If so, great. I'm happy for you. But if you don't have the wealth and you don't have the relationship and you don't have the life you want, I guess try it out. See how it works for you. Start asking yourself when you're contemplating eating something, when you're contemplating going on a trip, when you're contemplating reaching out to that gorgeous man or woman, what would be the benefit? Let me know if that works for you. All right? Leave me comments. Let me know if you like that idea, and let me know if you try it. Let me know how your life changes. I hope you're having a great day.